I'm going to make an extravagant crown of lamb with Duchess potatoes. It's a Michelin star quality showstopper that you can cook at home. And I'm going to serve that with a lovely stuffing of mushrooms and tarragon. To start the filling, blitz an onion in a blender until it's very finely chopped, then sweat it down in a warm pan with butter. Next, blitz 300 grams of ground cab and put mushrooms until a fine dice. Add it to the pan and turn up the heat. There's quite a lot of moisture that comes out of mushrooms, so don't be tempted to add too much liquid to this, particularly butter. You're actually sort of dry frying it, really. Once the moisture is cooked away, put the mix in a bowl, along with some chopped tarragon and 50 grams of breadcrumbs. And mix this all together. And really the binding agent, you could put egg in here, but what I'm going to use is some lamb mince. So I think it just basically holds the structure together a lot nicer than adding egg. So chuck in the minced lamb. Give this a good mix. Now at this point we can season it. Decent amount of salt. So this is where seasoning is really quite important when you're doing stuffing. You can't season it afterwards, so you've got to season it properly. And then we can just leave this just to one side. Meanwhile we can prepare our lamb. Now to make our crown of lamb you need two best ends of lamb. Now what you need to ask for is one that's done French trimmed. French trim means that the bones have been cleaned and they've removed what they call a chine. It's a bone that runs underneath here, and if they don't cut that off you'll never be able to cut through the chops when it comes to serving it. Now to turn this into a crown of lamb, what we need to do is just make little nips in between each joint. I'm doing this so I can shape it more easily. Then all I need is to tie some string around the racks, which will form a crown as I tighten the string. Now start adding the stuffing into the centre.